I'm one of the greatest, ain't no debating on it. I'm still levitated, I'm heavily medicated. Ironic, I gave him love and they end up hating on me.
All right, hello and welcome, guys. Welcome to our lifestyle launch. My name is Efrosyni Adamides, and I get the pleasure to be your host tonight. So before we get started, let me know that you guys can hear me. Just type it on the chat, all good. You can see me and where you're from, so I can say hello to everybody. I can see a very international group tonight. We've got Zambia in the house, Botswana, Stockholm, Sweden, yes. Gaborone, Botswana. I need to go. I need to come back to Gaborone. I love the place. And I have so many amazing friends there. Cyprus in the house, UK in the house, amazing. Greece. Henda, I will be back soon, my dear. Believe me, as soon as they can let us out, I am getting on a plane and I'm going to go everywhere. So guys, to give you a little bit of background, in this amazing concept that I will be sharing with you guys tonight, that chances are one of your friends invited you in order to share this idea, this platform with you. It's a beautiful idea that I've been a part of for a short time, but a very powerful time. See, my background for years and years was in the marketing, sales, PR industry. And if we go back a few years ago, I remember coming across the industry of network marketing at a time that was a very difficult time for me. It was at the last economic crash in 08, 09. And I was in real estate at the time, and I thought I found it. I thought I found the perfect plan. I knew that I didn't want to sit there and work, 80 to 100 hours a week like I was working for the rest of my life. I was looking for a way to create freedom, because I said to myself, I want to get to the point where I can travel and see the world and build amazing memories with people that I love, not when I retire at the age of 65 or 70, or who knows, by the time we get to retirement age, we'll be like 75 or 80, because they keep on changing things. This will probably show you how old I am, because I remember back in the day when it was 62 years old that you could retire. It's funny how things change. But I always said to myself, I want to get to the point where I can live my life under my own terms. And I knew that exchanging time for money wouldn't enable me to do that, because I did that for 15 years and I could see that wasn't working. Because every single month, no matter how much money I kept on getting, by the end of the month, it would disappear. So I get into real estate. I think I found it. Then the global economic crash happens. Lose hundreds of thousands of pounds just like that. And then there was a light at the end of the tunnel when I came across this profession. And I remember my mentor said to me 11 years ago, he said, when you have freedom, it's cool, he said. What's cooler is when you help others create freedom. And that's what I made my mission. So essentially the last 11 years, I made it my mission to help as many people create freedom as possible. And over the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you guys an idea, a very revolutionary idea of a company that is literally going to make a dent in our world in a good way, by helping people live better, look better, feel better, and build amazing memories with people that they love. So as I get started, my question to you is, how many of you have actually visited the Dead Sea? Type it on the chat if you have visited the Dead Sea. I'm just curious to see how many people have visited the Dead Sea. Clearly not enough from the looks of it. Yeah, not enough. Okay, so tonight we will take you for a trip to the Dead Sea. You'll get a little bit of a flavor of the Dead Sea in your home, but we're going to show you a way how you can bring the Dead Sea to your household and experience the benefits without jumping on a plane and going to the Dead Sea. So guys, the idea I'm going to share with you guys, it's a company called Seacret. And let's face it, in today's world, particularly since 2020, I think 2020 changed everything for us, hasn't it? It made people realize that health is one of the most important things, and we should value health when we have it, not when we lose it. So people are becoming a lot more health conscious right now. Number two, it's made people realize that, well, having one source of income these days, it's high risk. Because just like that, a whole industry can get wiped out, like we've seen with the travel industry, the restaurant industry, the dining and entertainment industry. We've seen so many industries wiped out, and I'm talking about major industries within a short period of time because of what happened in 2020. So if you're making money from one industry, it's risky because something can happen that can disrupt that. And the other thing that we're saying is that we're seeing is that a lot of people are just work, not enough time to spend time with people that they love because we're so busy chasing the money rather than building memories with the people that we love. So essentially, as a company, we've come up with 3 different solutions to help people in order to get healthier from the inside, look better on the outside, and at the same time, later on, we'll be able to show you a way how you can travel the world and build amazing memories. So I'm going to show you a very quick video in order to give you a little bit of a flavor of what we'll be talking about tonight.
The benefits of the Dead Sea have been an essential part of the Ben Shabbat family's well-being for generations. When they arrived in the USA, they knew they had to introduce their Dead Sea secret to America and ultimately the world. In 2001, they opened a Dead Sea premium skincare retail business and successfully grew to over 900 locations. Then, 2011 changed everything when they were introduced to social marketing. It was clear that social marketing was a better way to share the benefits of the Dead Sea. Seacret Direct launched with a simple plan, the opportunity for others to start a business simply by sharing their secret product experience. And it works. Secret products have such impressive results, customers can't wait to take them home. The opportunity to share products that help people achieve healthy-looking skin was just the beginning. Great skin is a window into our well-being. The Ben Shabbat family are dedicated to providing an inside-out nutrition solution that supports you in being healthy and looking and feeling your best. In 2017, Seacret's search for the ultimate health and nutrition products was achieved and surpassed with the introduction of Dr. Howard Cohn. Dr. Cohn has dedicated his life to his patients' health. His philosophy and protocols are recognized for providing optimum, plant-based, organic nutrition and include a unique molecular hydrogen product that produces results as impressive as Seacret skincare products. Life by Seacret was launched in 2018. Seacret has become more than products. It's a lifestyle movement that connects and supports like-minded people. Seacret is trusted for their commitment to healthy, high-quality, clean ingredients and the highest standards of product manufacturing and service. However, the quality of Seacret's products is not what CEO Isaac Ben Shabbat and his family consider Seacret's most significant achievement. It's their community of wonderful agents who share their commitment to being of service, integrity, and positivity. The Seacret community is special. They are supportive and caring of each other and strive to make life better for themselves and others as we grow around the world. We invite you to experience our Life by Seacret community for yourself as an influencer, customer, or agent. It's a community that will inspire you to look, feel, and live your best life.
So there you go, guys. You get a little bit of a flavor of what Seacret is all about. Now, Seacret has been around for almost 20 years, to give you an idea. And it got well established and started its beginning by operating in kiosks in shopping malls. So many of us, I'm sure, have experienced going through a shopping mall one day and there's a kiosk and there's usually a good looking man or female Israeli that's like, come here, my friend, let me try something on your hands. Now, most of the time, a lot of people are busy and they don't stop to experience it. But I remember I had a similar experience in 2012 and I went in and I experienced the products in Budapest. I was on a holiday. And when I experienced the products, I fell in love with the products. So I ended up buying a bunch of the products, going back to London, using the products. And then when I ran out, I'm like, you know, because my partner was also saying, where do we get some more? I'm like, I guess next time we go to Budapest, we'll have to get some more. Now, that was in 2012. So you can imagine my surprise a few years later when this new opportunity came into our lap and we looked at the branding and went, that's the one. That's what we've been looking for the last few years. Now, our company did $3 billion in sales, but then they made a decision a few years ago in order to launch into a network marketing business after realizing that relationship selling and network marketing is the future. Because let's face it, so much, and especially the last year, guys, shopping malls have been disrupted the last year. Like, I'm in Cyprus right now. Our shopping malls opened their doors for the first time a couple of days ago since Christmas. There's going to be so many businesses that are not going to be able to open their shopping malls. But guess what? People are still going to go shopping. People are going to go shopping online. People can now access products that they love from people that they care about. And that's what Seacret is enabling people to do. By moving from kiosks to essentially coming into your own household and your lounge room. Now, a lot of people say, why the Dead Sea? Well, essentially the Dead Sea for thousands of years has been the #1 hotspot in the world that people will travel thousands of miles to for the healing properties. In fact, many say that Cleopatra, she used to go to the Dead Sea on a camel, which is a very long way to go from Egypt. And it was one of the secrets to her beauty was swimming in the Dead Sea. One of the world's first spas built by King Herod was next to the Dead Sea. So it's no coincidence. Now, what our company's done is that they've gone in to create revolutionary products. And to give you an idea, the Dead Sea has 21 different minerals, 12 of them exclusive to it, which is why it's got these healing properties. And they've taken that and they've turned 3 different ranges of products. The foundational range, which is for all ages, the age-defying for the more wise audience, such as myself, that experiences the first wrinkles but doesn't want them and tells them to go away and finds a way to get rid of them. And the BioShield, which is our cleanest range, the BioShield, to give you an idea, is got the red algae in it. Now, the red algae is the only living organism in the Dead Sea, which has got amazing healing properties, and it's one of the cleanest ranges. Now, I'm going to show you guys some examples, and I've been very fortunate to be using the products, and I got my hands on the products. I've actually got, look at it. This is how it arrives. Like, look at how nice the box is. If I open the box, this is one of the 4 boxes that arrived for us. And you see a bunch of different products that have arrived already. Now, I personally got pretty much all the products. Why? Because I wanted to try all the products, okay? Because it's one thing to see the stories I'm going to share with you guys shortly. It's a different thing to experience the stories for yourself firsthand, which I'm going to share with you shortly. Like this boy here. This boy experienced very dry skin, as you can see. And just by using the mud soap, I mean, how crazy is that? He used a soap. Now, if we use any other soap in order to wash our neck or our face, it dries up our skin, but this mud soap is something else. And by the 7th day, you see how clear his skin is. It's also good for eczema or psoriasis, like this little boy had on his neck. I actually get eczema behind my ears. Funnily enough, I've been getting eczema since I was 12 years old. I've been prescribed all types of things from dermatologists, GP, try this cream, try that cream. Something would work for a little bit, then it would come back. Then all of a sudden, okay, I even went to a GP and he gave me this thing to put on my ears and on my head that smelled like, what's it called? You know, the black thing that they put on to build the roads? And he's like, I know the smell is really, really bad, but it will help you. It did not help me, okay? So I went through everything from the age of 12, and that was quite some time ago. I've been using the mud soap for 4 days, and my eczema's cleared up on my ears after 4 days. Now, I'm not making any medical claims. Obviously, every single person's results are different, but I'm just telling you what we experienced. Now, This person's hands is someone that I know very, very, very well. This is actually my mother. And my mom gets very dry hands in the winter, as you can see on the left-hand side. It's good acne as well. And for this lady as well, that also had challenges with her skin, look at the clearness on her skin afterwards. Now, I can go on and on, guys. There's so many different stories of so many different products, like the peeling gel. Here's a funny story. So the peeling gel is meant to be an exfoliator for your face. This guy got into his wife's cupboard, found the peeling gel, thought it was for the whole body, so he put it everywhere. And what he discovered accidentally was that the tattoos look brand new after using the peeling gel, because it got rid of the dead skin. So now it's become a big hit with people with tattoos, including myself. Now this is my beautiful mother again. I mean, I taught her, Mom, you're going to be my model, you're going to be my guinea pig, you know, and she loves it. So on the top left, you see her forehead before I gave her the magnified. I'm going to show you guys this mask because this is crazy. This mud mask, I'm not going to give it away. So I did that on her face, applied the mask. 15 minutes later, I mean, the best way for me to describe it is not just about the wrinkles fading, but it's like it put color in her skin. Like it's weird to explain. It's like her skin was a little bit gray beforehand, and you don't even realize because of all the toxins that we were subjected to. Now, what you think about the mud? As you can see, she removed the mud mask with the magnet, okay? It is the weirdest feeling to feel it on your face, but it gives this tightening feeling. Now, there's many other products as well, guys. We've got literally close to, I believe, 90 products. This is the Recover mask. This is not available in Europe, but I found a way to get it through the US, because after seeing these, I'm like, okay, I gotta try these. And my grandma, who's 94, and she saw my mom, she's like, when are you going to try it on me? And I'm like, I don't know, Grandma, 94. But you guys see the results there. And after I saw this grandma, I thought maybe I should try it on my grandma just to see what happens, you know? So guys, the results speak for themselves, okay? There's so many different stories. Now, to give you an idea, you can actually find our products on Amazon. Now, why am I telling you these? Well, put it this way, you can go find the products on Amazon, you can order them from Amazon, but you will pay a retail price, which is about 40 to 50% more than what you can get them from the friend that invited you tonight. But what I really highlight to people to go check out on Amazon is check out the reviews, okay? Because it's one thing for us to tell you guys how good the products are. It's a different thing for you to go on Amazon where people don't have a vested interest to tell you how good the products are and see that the average rating is 4.5 out of 5. And there's so many different reviews, as you can see. Now, as I shared, 3 different lines. Now, essentially, the second section right now, which like I said to you at the beginning, there's going to be 3 different ways, 3 different industries where we can enable you to look better, feel better, and build amazing memories while doing what you love. So one of the things that we're about to introduce in Europe soon, but again, there's another way that you can access these products, is a nutritional line that is second to none. Dr. Howard Cohen, to give you an idea, is a very, very successful doctor in his domain. In fact, he's to 18-month waiting list. That should tell you something. He's a personal doctor of many, many successful people. And what he believes is that you can fix many problems, many health problems through nutrition. And this is why he created this line to give you that is organic, plant-based, non-GMO. The problem is sometimes, guys, when you're using like protein shakes or things like that, most of the time they put a lot of sugar in it. And the thing is sometimes people start to get some results, but when they stop using the products, the results go away because it's not sustainable because of all the stuff that they're putting. Now, what he created is literally the cleanest line that I've ever seen. And the greens, to give you an idea, he calls it the health made simple, which is basically 3 simple steps on how to feel better. And not only that, sometimes people can look good on the outside, but not be healthy on the inside. He's helping you to look better on the outside by being better on the inside, by getting your greens, getting your vegetables, by alkaline the body. Because one of the biggest problems, causes of disease is acidity in your body. So when you alkaline your body, you reduce the acidity, which of course makes you feel better. Me personally, I've got a challenge with my knee. It's something that I've endured for quite some time. And literally, I've been taking the recovery tablets every single day for about 4 days now. The problem is, here's the problem, and I'm being 100% upfront with you. The problem was, is I took them the first day, my knee never felt so good that I'm getting a little bit crazy. So I went and started doing lunges and squats and all the rest of it because I hadn't felt this pain-free for so long that I ended up stressing my knee out a little bit more. So now I got to get some more physio on it. But it's like I've never experienced so much like speed in feeling better. But I got to remember that, yeah, you're feeling better, but you're not 100% healed yet. Give it a week, give it a few weeks. But the products, literally, they're just had some really great results. And soon we'll be also launching a travel program as well. Now, how can you benefit and join this crazy movement? And I say crazy because we've had 500% growth in the last 2 months, guys. And I'm telling you, this is just the beginning, right? The vision of our founder, Isaac Ben-Shabbat, is to get Seacret products in every single household. And when I heard that vision, it gave me chills because the one thing I remember is Bill Gates had the same vision about putting a computer in every single household. And I'm like, big vision, but more importantly, big action to back up the vision. That's key. So you can become an agent like the person that invited you, $50 once a year to have your own business. And essentially, then you choose one of the packages in order to basically kickstart your business, because how are you going to sell a product you haven't tried, right? Now, we have several different packages to choose from. The first one is called the Wow Experience, and it's so funny because I do demonstrations all the time, and this works every time. So what I tell them in a demonstration, I tell them, look, I'm going to show you a bunch of products right now. And if you don't say wow at least once, I'm not going to show you the presentation. Trust me. You'll say wow at least once before I even show you the presentation. And it works every time. Sometimes it's the salt and oil scrub. Sometimes it's the magnetic mud mask. But something always gets them to go, wow, like they can't believe it. So we put 5 of the wow products in this wow package. Total of 9 products in total, including the magnetic mask that I showed you guys earlier, the salt and oil scrub and the body butter that I used on my mom, the peeling gel that I showed you, that's the exfoliator, and the mud soap and a nail buffer as well. This particular package, in order to go buy it retails for 782 euros, which is 3 times the price. So that's a really, really good wholesale price for you guys. Or you can get the perfectly priced package. Now, this also has the mud shampoo and the conditioner. Now, one thing I want to share with you guys. So one of my many previous careers was actually working in a hair loss center, believe it or not. So anybody that was losing hair was coming to me, and I used to treat them and all the rest of it. And the first thing that I would tell them, because one of the things that damages people's hair a lot, yes, partly genetic, but is the chemicals that they put in the shampoos and the conditioner, particularly SLS. This is the chemical that they put in to make the foam. And what that does is that closes the pores, the follicles on your head, and that's what causes a lot of the hair loss sometimes. So the first thing that I would do to my patients when they would come in is ask them, what shampoo and conditioner do you use? I knew the ones that had the highest SLS, and the first thing that I would do is get them to throw that out. So you got to stop using that straight away. So this mud shampoo and conditioner, no chemicals, very healthy, very, very clean products. Now, this is the same price as the Wow package. And you've got the Lovely Day package. The Lovely Day package is one of my favorite packages because it has the 3 different ranges in it. Now, sometimes men ask me, so, which package is for men? And I say, look, honestly, all of them. I mean, the only thing that probably I wouldn't use for a man is the mascara, but if you want to use it, I don't judge. It's entirely up to you. Okay, but all the products are for men and women. There's no discrimination there. I actually even had a lady that used the foaming gel that for the men to shave her legs. Like I said, I don't judge. Okay, but the Lovely Day package also has the BioShield range as well, which I highly recommend to everybody. Or you can do what a lot of us have done, which is basically go for the Have It All package. You become a product of the product, which means you get absolutely everything that you see. Because guys, there's also some stuff that you're going to need for demonstration as well. And this enables you to do that. Now, the coolest thing about being able to do this, it also enables you to achieve your missions, which I will share with you what that is in a minute. Because now I'm going to change gears and I'm going to take you through the compensation plan. And guys, in 12 years in network marketing, I have never, ever, ever seen a compensation plan as rich as these for a legitimate network marketing company. Now, there's 8 different ways that we get paid. I'm going to give you guys a flavor, but I'm not going to sit there and explain everything in detail to you guys. I'm going to give you guys enough information that in the next few minutes, you'll be able to make the right decision for you, whether that means you want to save money on the products that you use and use better quality products, or you also want to save money on the products that you use better quality products and make money on top of that as well. So the first thing is that when you become an agent, because we're called Seacret, you now become a secret agent. And your first mission is like James Bond, because you got to complete your missions. Is every single time that you achieve a particular mission that generates a volume of sales. As you can see, mission 1 is $500 TPV, total personal volume. Now, what that means is that 100% of whatever you buy qualifies for this, but also 50% of whatever your agents buy. So it's a combination of whatever you buy and whatever your new agents also buy until you achieve the different missions. Now, when you achieve the different missions, you see you also get, if you're a mentor and you help somebody do this, you get a kickstart bonus for each of that. Plus, on top of that, you get product credit. So by achieving mission 3, you get $400 in product credit in total and $120 in bonuses for helping someone do that. Now, that's cool, but it gets cooler. Here we come to the team building bonus. We call them cycles. So essentially, every single time that you generate $900 of commissionable volume in your organization, you get between $30 to $45, depending what rank you are. The first rank, which is bronze, you get $30. After bronze, you start getting $45 per cycle. Guys, I gotta be upfront with you. 11, 12 years ago, when I came across this profession, my brother introduced me, and I remember looking at my brother, and I was looking at the compensation plan, looking at my brother going, bro, this is going way over my head. Let me ask you something. Can I make residual income from here? He said, yes, because residual income is the magic, guys. Residual income is the income you keep getting every single month. It's passive once you build it and you build it the right way. I said, great. Will you help me to do it? He said, yes. I said, great. I mean, that was it. Like, because what I realized is that my brother who had invited me was essentially incentivized to help me win, because if I made money, he would make money. Same way that if you're seeing this for the first time, when you make money, your sponsor makes money. So guess what? They're there to help you win. The same way that you'll be there to help the people in your team also win. And that builds an amazing energy when you got a bunch of people helping each other win. Now you can make up to 25K per week with these guys. I'm telling you that the income's pretty significant once you start building it. So if you say, for example, I'll give you an example here, right? If you got 33 agents in your team, 11 on one side, 22 on the other side. Now, we build 1/3, 2/3. People say, why is that? I'm like, because honestly, it's one of the best ways to build it. Simple as that, okay? If you got 33 people in your organization, and each of them buy the Lovely Day package, you get to the point where you make $500 in commissions just from the cycles. There's other commissions I'll show you as well, because this will also help you hit certain ranks. Now, if those people refer one agent each that does the same thing, now you've made $1,000. And here's one thing that I learned is help somebody get to the point where they're making $500 a month. And if you get to the point where you're making $500 a month, you can make $1,000 a month. And if you can make $1,000 a month, you can make $2,000 a month. Guys, this is only as big as your vision. The bigger your vision, the further you can go, okay? So another type of income is called a matching bonus. Now, personally, this is one of my favorite bonuses. And the reason I love this bonus particularly is because this is where I help people become leaders, which I feel for me in network marketing, it's a leadership game more than anything. A lot of people come in and they're thinking, sell, sell, sell. It doesn't work that way. You sell to a few, you help them to sell to a few, and by helping people to help people, you develop leaders. And when you develop leaders, guys, this is how you build freedom. Now, when you get to the point, let's say you get to the point of you achieve bronze, which is one of the ranks in our company, and you help somebody make $1,000 a month, you get 20% of that. So how much cooler is it that when you are able to essentially bring someone into your team and tell them, hey, listen, how much do you want to make? How quickly do you want to make it? Let me help you make it happen. You help them to make it happen, you both win, right? And you can do these up to 4 generations. So let's say I introduce somebody. Now, here's the magic thing about generations. If I introduce somebody and they don't do much, then I go to the next person until I get to a person where they become a bronze and above. That's generation 1. Now, personally, it took me a little while to understand that. The coolest thing is your back office does it for you, but I want you to get the vision of it. What if you help 3 people make $1,000 a month? And you make 20% of that. That's $600 a month. You winning because your team is winning. Guys, we need more of this right now happening in this world. People are helping each other win. And essentially, with the higher up the rank you go, the more generations that you can go down on. And you can literally go up to, unlimited generations and up to $78,000 a month. Now, I know for a lot of people, guys, that's crazy money. And a lot of people, that's too big to even think about. But one thing that I've learned is just focus as far as you can see. Just focus on that $1,000 a month. Then focus on, once you do that, focus on helping someone else do it. And once you start hitting all these ranks, this is all the different levels in our company. Now, there's 2 types of income that you see here on the screen. One is the lifestyle bonus, which is an income coming in every single month, every time you qualify for this rank. 2 is you see a rank up bonus, which is a bonus that the company gives you once you achieve each of these ranks. So if we have a look at, let's say, for example, let's look at platinum, which is right in the center. When you get to platinum, how do you get to platinum? You need $40,000 in qualifying volume, which means $40,000 worth of sales in your team, which means essentially 72 people getting the Lovely Day package, or 36 people get the Have It All package. Do you see, when you put it in the terms of teamwork, how much easier it becomes? And when you get to that level, you make $1,200 in lifestyle bonus every month and a $5,000 once-off rank up bonus, which for some people could be a brand new car, could be at least paying off your car. Or when you get to Ruby, you get a $7,000 rank up bonus and your lifestyle bonus increases. Personally, I'm at the level of diamond. It took us about 3 weeks in order to achieve that. Now, I want to put a disclaimer here, guys. My results are not typical. They're not 2 months as we launched in our company. It's also a cumulative of 12 years professionally in this industry. So I don't want you to think that you're going to come in a couple of months, you're going to make the crazy money. But I want you to come in and understand the vision of what is possible when you put in the work over time. Now, the one thing I can share with you after being in this profession for so many years, this is a much simpler way to build a business. And I've seen so many people with no network marketing experience come in and hit the rank of bronze and royale and silver in a few weeks. Okay, so you can imagine what's going to happen in 2021. Now, there's also incentive trips that are provided when you get to certain ranks in our company. But the magic, guys, is the training system. I believe that we've got the best of the best training system there is in the industry. And this is because of this amazing gentleman that you see on the screen called Mr. Marcosetta. Now, this gentleman, to give you an idea, has over 35 years experience in the industry, both from the field, having reached the top of 3 different companies before he made the decision to get off the field and become a trainer with our last company. And to give you an idea, I mean, this guy is literally a force of nature. I've been to independent industry events with him, and I see how many people know him and respect him. And when I speak to different leaders from different companies because of my history, and I mention his name, they're like, "You guys are the ones that have Marcosetta? Oh, you're so lucky. I use his training all the time for my team." And he's basically exclusive here with us at Seacret. And in fact, we're about to hold the most historical event, the first ever Seacret Accelerate event held by this gentleman. That, to give you an idea, this gentleman, to spend 1 hour with him one-on-one, he charges $5,000 an hour. We get him for a whole weekend, including Jesse McPherson, who's at the level of Crown Royale. Now, Crown Royale, guys, is the highest rank in the company that you can see there right on the end, where you get a $1 million bonus when you achieve that rank. And Jesse McPherson just achieved that rank. And during this training, he's going to be sharing with us exactly how he did it. Now, let me ask you something. How much would you pay to have 1 hour with a guy that's made millions and millions and millions from the industry, that's willing to teach you how he did it? In the outside world, how much would they would require thousands to sit there and tell you their secrets. But you can have this training alongside Muzaffar, one of the top leaders in the company. You'll get to hear from our CEO, Isaac Ben Shabbat, which honestly, I've fallen in love with this guy because he's such a man of integrity and honor. It's difficult to explain until you hear him speak. And alongside him, you'll also hear from Dr. Howard Cohen, who's the genius behind the Nutritional line, and Eddie Head. So just to wrap things up, guys, so you've got a couple of options right now. Option number 1 is you can essentially buy one of the packages and choose which package best represents you. Either A, get the wow package or the perfectly primed, or if you want to experience all 3 lines, you can do the Lovely Day. Or if you want to play big, you get the Have It All package, which essentially enables you to become Mission 3 qualified, which, let's put things in perspective. You become Mission 3 qualified straight away, which will give you $400 in free product credit over the next few weeks. So essentially, it's costing you $700 US for something that retails close to $4,000, 4,000 euros. So there's a lot of value there. It's up to you which package that you choose. And of course, the agent fee on top of that. But my invitation to you, if you're going to choose it in order to play and make money, and I do say play because it is a game when you learn to have fun with it, then essentially the best decision that you can also make is get booked for the training that is coming up on the 7th of March, the Accelerate, which is only $75 right now, but the price will increase. So guys, best thing you need to do is right now, just send a message to the person that invited you. They're going to give you a call now and ask you, you know, what do you want to play with? Which package do you want to go for? And just let them know. Because here's what's going to happen. Literally 1 hour from now, 1 hour and 10 minutes, there will be another presentation like this by a gentleman in our team that we're blessed to have him as a business partner. He's someone that has achieved the level of blue diamond, which is a step above diamond, okay? And he achieved that in just a few weeks. Amazing leader, one of the most respected leaders in our company. He'll be doing the presentation in just over an hour, which essentially means that when you get to the person that invited you tonight and let them know which package you want to get started with and you place your order, you can get your friends on the next presentation and start making money from tonight. Because here's the thing I want to finish off with, guys. We know 2020 has been a challenging year for a lot of people. I don't know how it's affected you. I don't know whether it affected you in a bad way, in a little way, or maybe it affected people around you. One thing I can ask you, then you just got to be honest with yourself. If you keep doing what you've always done, what's life going to look like in 2021? And if you're not happy with the answer, well, here's an opportunity in order to do something different so you can get something different. Because one thing I can tell you, things are going to get worse before they're going to get better. I'm talking generally in the world. I can't speak for your circumstances, but here's what I know. The best way to minimize risk is expand your sources of income. So that way, if something happens to one source of income, you have something else to fall back on. I hope that you've enjoyed the presentation tonight and you found something that connected with you. And we look forward to helping you to start your own journey to build your best life. Thank you for joining, guys. See you with the next presentation.